Welcome to Amazing World Channel.
Peter Bone said the EU was holding up Brexit talks because the bloc does not want to deal with the UK. Mr. Bone claimed the superstate could not give the UK any deal that benefits Britain, as it is against their own political agenda. Speaking to Sky News before Mrs May's House of Commons address, Mr. Bone added that the EU was blocking progress on areas the bloc have labelled as red lines, such as the Irish border, divorce settlement and citizens' rights issues. He said of course, they are blocking progress on this. They have no interest in doing a deal, because they believe in this sort of European superstate. Getty bullet Sky News brexiteer Peter Bone said the EU were trying to block Brexit talks from progressing. Any deal that's in any way favourable, or even reasonable to the United Kingdom, is not acceptable to them, because they have this huge political agenda. So actually all of this about sequencing is nonsense. Mr. Bone also claimed businesses in the UK are not worried by the prospect of a no deal, but need to plan. He added a lot of industry is saying it does look like the EU are interested in doing a deal with the government, therefore they are asking for the position of what it would look like if there is no deal. They have no interest in doing a deal, because they believe in this sort of European superstate. Peter Bone: I think what the Prime Minister has got to say is that what we see as the government, that the EU no-deal situation would be so business could plan for it. Business are not worried about not having a deal, but they want to know what it will look like, so they can plan for it. The Prime Minister claimed the ball was in the EU's court in relation to Brexit talks. Speaking in the House of Commons, Mrs May said a creative solution for a newer economic relationship was needed with the EU. Wed, September 13, 2017, she said, "What we are seeking is not just the best possible deal for us, but also the best possible deal for our European friends too. I believe we can prove the doomsayers wrong. This is vitally important. I am determined to deliver what the British people voted for, and get it right. It is my duty as a Prime Minister, it is our duty as government, and it is what we must do." Close quote. The Prime Minister also insisted the government would fight for what the British public voted for, the ability to regain control of their borders, their laws and their money. Mrs May reiterated plans for a transition period lasting around 2 years, during which time businesses will have time to adjust to time outside the bloc.